I get this question quite a bit, and it goes something like this. Mr. Lawrence, when you're out on the road and you're out there for 10 days traveling around, where the heck do you take a shower? If you're not staying in a hotel room, where do you take a shower? How do you clean up? What's the deal? We want to know what your secret is. Well, it's no secret. When the weather gets cooler like this, you don't have to really worry about taking a shower. Really, you don't have to worry about taking a shower at all. Now that sounds a little weird. I imagine there's probably some of you out there went, "Ugh, I shower twice a day." You know, there are people that shower twice a day. Basically, if you get to the point where it gets cooler and you're not sweating, this is a routine that I have found that works over and over again. It works pretty good. What I will do when I get up in the morning, first thing, okay, what I have found works very, very good are these, something like these right here. Doesn't have to be this brand. You know, I understand that the flushable wipes are better. And put them in a bag, throw them in a trash can when I get done. I don't throw them in the pit toilets around here. I throw them away with the rest of the, the trash that I've got. But anyway, something like this works pretty good. These are extra large. I noticed in the summertime now, when it's warmer, they do make some that are almost like what I'd call a hand towel, like you see, hanging next to a sink. Those work pretty good too. Those really, you can almost really wipe everything down if you need to. But my routine, I'll take one and I'll do my left, and then I'll take my clean pair of socks. I always try to change my socks every day because I think that's important. Because, if you're hiking and you're walking around, you're doing things like that, if your feet get messed up, you're kind of in a world of hurt there. You're going to kind of cut yourself down on mobility quite a bit. Yes, I'll do my left foot and I'll take one of them, wipe my left foot down real good, and I'll put a clean sock on it. And then I go around to my right, do the same thing. Now, from there, you work your way on up. Okay, now you got your bottom area. You go ahead and take a couple of them there, and you make sure you're nice and clean. Very important, because after day after day after day, I remember hearing so many stories of guys like in Vietnam and where they couldn't wash off like that, and it just gets to be a mess. It's a bad situation. You got to stay as clean as you can in certain areas. So left foot, right foot, then I work my way up to the bottom, get all that area real good. Now at that point right there, I usually only change clothes once every other day, and they're not getting dirty. I don't change my clothes every day, because being out on the road, that would be number one, that'd be a lot of clothes, and I don't want to have to always try to find a laundromat and go by and do my clothes. And then I usually get dressed from the waist down, everything done. Underneath your arm, I'll do one, and I'll end up doing the other. I carry some deodorant with me, and I'll put it on. And then I work my way up to my face, and I get my face really good. Obviously get a new one. When it comes, if you got a beard and stuff, there ain't nothing you can do about it. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get wild. It's going to spread out. It's going to just do everything. It's going to do what it wants to do. Hey, it's on a road trip too, right? Kind of clean my ears up, my face up a little bit and stuff like that. And that's it. Believe you me, you can go 10 days doing that and be perfectly fine. People really freak out about that these days, but if you really do the research on it, we're really not supposed to be showering every day like we do. We're not supposed to be using all the detergents and washing all the stuff off our skin every day, because there's good stuff we're washing off along with the bad. Hair's kind of weird, because I've got longer hair, and about the first 2 or 3 days, you start to think, oh man, my hair is like looking terrible. It's like, you know, it starts to get kind of a little bit greasy and stuff, and it's like, oh man. But I know some of you folks are going to think I'm crazy, but the longer you go, the more it doesn't bother you. You know, now what I do with longer hair is I make sure I take my fingers and I go through it, and I try to keep any knots out of it and anything like that. I try to at least keep it so it doesn't get all tangled up. So this year I tried some dry shampoo. You know, you can get these in the travel sections. It's a deodorant. It's like a deodorant powder, dry powder that comes out. But I tried it, you know, I threw my head down, I sprayed it all in there, say you're supposed to work it in. And it really did make my hair feel better. It kind of dried out some of the oil and stuff like that. You know, is it necessary? No, but I don't know. Actually, Mrs. Melissa had bought it for me, so I thought I'd give it a try, and it worked pretty good, actually. Well, hey, it's important, I think, to clean up. If you stay clean, you're kind of stopping some problems that could be created by hygiene getting out of control. Right? It's just like brush your teeth. You know, always try to have a toothbrush and some toothpaste. What I found works great is this right here. This stuff is the bomb right here. You know, I'll use it 3-4 times a day. It just keeps your mouth clean, and it keeps everything, the germs out and the plaque out and all that kind of stuff. Oh, in this little video, hey, I do appreciate you coming to the channel. That's LAF Space Film Fest. That's capital LAF Space Film Fest. Hey, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the questions. If you have one for me, just put it in the comment. Once again, if I can't answer it, somebody else may read it and get back to you. That's what we do as YouTube creators. We get out here, we do things. We try to help people out. We try to entertain as much as possible. Myself, it's all about the photography, cinematography, producing, showing you the USA. There's just so much to see here. Anyways, I come to places like this that a lot of people have never really thought about, turning their compass north and heading it till you can't go any farther. Right into Lake Superior right here, and this is the ground border of the United States. I've got a question for everybody. And if you know the answer, leave it in the comments, please. But last night when I was on the beach, I was photographing and filming the moon actually going down and settling into Lake Superior. I'm standing out there and it's pretty dark. The moon, as you can see, it's a full moon. Messing with my camera, and all of a sudden something started to scramble up my left leg, scrambled up, got to my jacket. Now this is on the outside of my jeans, got to my jacket, started scratching and scrambling up my jacket. My reaction was, you know, my left hand is just smack, and just smack it off. And I was like, what the heck? I was on the sand dune, right at the edge of the sand dune where it drops off down to the beach to the water. And never did feel anything. And then I reached down, I had my light actually sitting down below my tripod. By the time I got it, turned it on, my floodlight, turned it on, looked, gone. Nothing around. What the heck was that? That was like really weird. So I don't know. You know, I'm thinking, you know, the only thing I can think around here is something like that, you know, a chipmunk. But you know what? They are so skittish right now. Even in the daytime, you know, I'll notice that, you know, I can make one little sound and I'll see them, I'll see one of them just take off across the road. And I mean, he hits the force and he just keeps on going. In the summertime and in early fall, when it's warmer, they're not like that. They'll hang around. Heck, you can get pretty close to them. But right now, they are skittish. It's almost like something's hunting them pretty hard. I would imagine the wolves and the coyotes and the owls and things like that are probably hunting them pretty hard right now for food. Anyways, if you know what that might have been, leave it in the comments, because I don't know. That's a mystery to me. That was a strange thing to happen, but hey, strange things happen when you're out here on the south shore of Lake Superior. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you would. Take that hammer and hammer it down, because I appreciate it, because that helps me. That allows me to get out on the road, go places like this, and travel around and bring it back to you. Take it home in my office, produce it, and put it out so you can see it. And I appreciate all my subscribers from all over the world. Everybody, I appreciate you subscribing. Together, we're going to continue on this journey. Right? Come along on this journey. We'll travel around the world. That's not the right song. Hey, you know what? It's really early in the morning. Okay, anyway, I'm going to finish up. All right, well, thank you once again for coming to the channel. And you have a good day.